What's going on YouTube? It is your boy Street, that guy who never gets beat. And today guys, I'm here to celebrate the annual Black History Month. Today's month and today's time is a time where I can rejoice. A time where I can thank my ancestors who lived for me. My ancestors who died. My ancestors who worked hard. My ancestors who did it all for us. Rosa Parks, Dr. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, everyone. Slaves, to my great-great-great-great-grandmothers and grandfathers that helped make the society kind of what it is today. My ancestors that died. My ancestors that they sacrificed their life to help the future generation. Dr. Martin Luther King took a bullet for his future generations. He always said, I have a dream that when his kids grow up, they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but the content of their character. And that's what I want to say in today's commentary. I want to talk about something that's really nothing about gaming at all. I want to talk about Black History Month and Black History period. And guys, I'm not just talking about black people, because my ancestors did do a lot for this nation, but all races did a lot for this nation. Martin Luther King and all those people didn't mean for it to be just black people succeeding. They meant for everyone to be together. They wanted peace, love, and freedom. They wanted the black men and the white men to be classified as one. They wanted us to eventually be able to sit down at the table of brotherhood. I mean, if you're Hispanic, whatever, it doesn't matter. Because if you think about it, guys, we're all of the same species. We're all human. Humans should be classified as human. In God's mind, He made us all the same. Now, I mean, just think about it, guys. All those people are ancestors, and all those people who made the world a better place today. Think about Rosa Parks. She helped all of us. You know, we will be able to sit on the bus wherever we want to. Dr. Martin Luther King, he made it able to where we actually had rights, where we can do what we feel free to do. I mean, just a lot of stuff came in if you think about it. And it's just really interesting, and I just really wanted to talk about it today. I just thank my ancestors and all of that. And what I basically want to say is, no matter who you are, no matter where you're from, no matter where you at now, no matter where you gonna end up, you're always gonna be human. You're always going to be yourself. You're always gonna be a part of nature. No matter if you're gay, straight, black, white, Hispanic, if you live in America, you can succeed. There's always going to be hatred towards you because of your skin color, because of the way you look. But think about it, guys. Just be you. Because being you, do what's going to make you happy. Do what's going to make you the best that you can be. Don't worry about what everyone else says, because if you succeed, then what do you have to worry about? If you're going to make it in this world, if you have freedom, if you want to make peace, and if you want to have love with everybody you know and everybody you associate with, then do that. It doesn't matter what race you are. It doesn't matter what skin color you have. It's a color. It doesn't matter if you have a sexual preference. You're human. God made you to be created the same. And that's why I don't get when, like, they call homosexual people fags, things like that. I mean, I'm not getting myself, I'm actually a straight guy, but when I see people calling homosexuals, fags, and things like that. God created every human to be equally. He created every human to have the same rights and freedom as the others. God didn't sit down and create us to be different. He created us to be unique, but not to be different. He wanted us to be the exact same. We're all worth the same amount. No one's worth more than this person, no matter if you're rich or poor. You could be living on the side of the street or you could be living in a mansion, but you still have a life. It doesn't matter. If you're living, if you have a brain, and if you're watching this video on a computer, that means you have something. And no matter how many things you want, you have life. You have parents. You have someone who takes care of you. You have people, ancestors who died, who sacrificed their life just so your life could be better. So take this month, no matter if your ancestors aren't black, no matter if they're Hispanic, no matter if they're white, rejoice. Because all of our ancestors did something to save this nation, and they did something to help us in a future generation. We can all sit down at the table of brotherhood now, and I have a dream that this will continue to come on for more years to come, for my children's future and my children's children's future. I don't want this to ever change people. The world still has hatred, but there's always going to be hatred. But those people who hate you, just remember, brush them off your shoulders and said, God created us all the same. And I'm going to leave some special words by the first black president of the United States, President Barack Hussein Obama. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace, love, freedom. Love you guys. Be free. Peace.
I've never been more hopeful about our future. I have never been more hopeful about America. And I ask you to sustain that hope. I'm not talking about blind optimism, the kind of hope that just ignores the enormity of the tasks ahead or the roadblocks that stand in our path. I'm not talking about the wishful idealism that allows us to just sit on the sidelines or shirk from a fight. I have always believed that hope is that stubborn thing inside us that insists, despite all the evidence to the contrary, that something better awaits us, so long as we have the courage to keep reaching, to keep working, to keep fighting. I believe we can keep the promise of our founding. The idea that if you're willing to work hard, it doesn't matter who you are, or where you come from, or what you look like, or where you love. It doesn't matter whether you're black or white, or Hispanic, or Asian, or Native American, or young or old, or rich or poor, able, disabled, gay or straight. You can make it here in America. I believe we can seize this future together, because we are not as divided as our politics suggests. We're not as cynical as the pundits believe. We are greater than the sum of our individual ambitions, and we remain more than a collection of red states and blue states. We are and forever will be the United States of America.